Hello. To all my TikTokers, how y'all doing? Philly style. This is Rolling and Cut with Chop. I am here today to talk about hood tales. So just watch. We have Philly Fly.
Hey, what's up?
We have co-host Mayman. We have Tyra Hunt. And we have me. Rolling and Cut with Chop.
Rolling and Cut.
Rolling and Cut. Y'all ready?
Go.
So we want y'all to understand that welcome everybody to Jump In 215 Rolling and Cut with Chop. We are from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, from one of the most notorious projects. I must add that, and I must say that because it's the truth. I tell everybody, it's like the Terminator. I just was dropped here.
Oh, shit. You and me both.
Philly Fly's here.
Yeah.
Philly Fly.
It's
We
fly
dropped here, right?
Yeah. I don't know how it happened, but it happened.
Co-host. Way, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my man. What's up, Way, man?
And then we just drop here. Tyra Hunt.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, so we all from Philadelphia, y'all. Let me give y'all a little insight on this for all my first timers. I am so super excited today to be here because I told y'all where we was from. So I decided, like I said, to come up with hood tales. Hood tales is, anything that happened in your life. We're not saying we still in the hood. Some of us might be. You just never know what we might tell, what we might share. But this is Rolling and Cut with Chop. And when we say Rolling and Cut, we're not cussing. We're not talking about body parts and all of that stuff. We're like, yeah, we just want to be vulgar.
Oh, sometimes you gotta be,
Yeah, but it's a time and place for everything, and that's what we will do today on this show. And then every day that you tune in, we're going to bring awareness. We may tell some funny, crazy stories. We might even be crying, because there's times when I done had people come on here and they give me a chance, and I want everybody to know, people that come on this show, you can go watch the YouTube channel at SHANNISE SMITH, the number 2162, and you can watch a lot of interviews with all of us, people who have been co-hosts before us, after us, that have been going on and doing bigger things. But you can actually see, we talk about domestic violence, we talk about is it good to be a wife or just a side joint, jump off, slinky links. You just never know what you're here, domestic violence. So we talk about dating online. We talk about today, we're going to talk about the children, we're from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and people act like that they don't know what's going on, like they're just oblivious. But my thing is, I get it. I've been there. There's times that I ain't do no crying now, but it was times when I had to put their foot down. Then I had to go find their father. You understand? It's like, but I ain't had to go find them, but I had to go let them know I need help. And that's a lot of things that people look down to. They feel things, couple job from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I have to hit this like I always do. A lot of people had to hit that because a lot of people get embarrassed about what they go through with their children. Wait a minute, you shaking your head.
So a lot of people get embarrassed about
what they going through with their children.
A lot of people, I don't know, for some reason, a lot of people think they're the only ones going through it, or they're the only ones experiencing it for some reason, but it's self-evident. It's evident that we're all experiencing it. And so just by the countless lives that are lost day by day, things like that, people know how reject all that kind of stuff. So everybody's experiencing whether you're actually a parent or you're on the opposite end of the nonsense or the violence or whatever. So we all experiencing it. So it's not. It's just that I don't know why people want to act like or be so oblivious to the situation, but it's here, it's in front of our face. We can't ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Philly Fly already on it. I see him.
Listen,
Go ahead, Philly Fly.
Listen, it's like how you go to work or go over a nigga house or go over a girl house and knowing your kid is outside doing something that they should not be doing. You know what your kids is doing because somebody told you. And you know what messed up everything is when the neighbors are afraid of neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Actually doing what you supposed to do as an
Or not
adult.
getting along.
And no, they ain't gotta get along with them. Let them kids know. Don't do that. I'm telling your mom. They don't care. They be
I'm
like,
saying
so
it's
what? Fuck
They
you.
scared.
They scared.
They scared to
Go ahead,
say something to them because now you hear the parents, oh, don't say nothing to my child. Now they want to fight because you said something to the child. So you just mind your business at this point.
Exactly.
Do you mind your business?
Shit, I say something.
I really don't really see the kids doing anything, but I know one day I was going to the store, the little boy, he had been like 10, 11 ways, we cannot buy him a blunt. No, I'm not getting you no blunt out the store. No, yes, I swear.
Oh,
She looking like a little kid too.
I was like, I would have never did nothing like that growing up.
Not at all. I would never ask the adult that at all. Not for no.
I swear,
The audacity.
to me.
The audacity. That's crazy. I could never.
I was like, no, I'm not buying you no way. So he just looked, I guess he was looking for the next person, like, all right, well, she ain't gonna do it, I'm just gonna ask somebody else.
What you got to say, Philly Fly, about that?
Listen, these kids ask you for any and everything. They think they can smoke with you. They think they can chill with you. These kids nowadays think they on a level of a parent when they ain't even get to that level yet. No matter how much money you ever saw or seen in your life, you still don't know the struggles of a parent that grew up raising a child as a single parent. See, I understand that because I raised my sons. And I had my cousin Chop to help me, you know what I mean? So,
yes.
And my baby mom, she wasn't the perfect person, but she was a mom. And I didn't know nothing. We both didn't know nothing. So I was learning as I go. So
Right.
I'm not perfect at raising no kid, but I just ain't played none of that shit, sneaking out the house and all that stuff, doing whatever you want to do. My kids was raised right.
Yeah.
So what do you think happened, Philly Fly?
They lost the discipline. Whenever they start talking that DHS stuff, and see, I had a parent that didn't care about DHS or nothing because he would whip DHS ass and they came to the door, he would whip my ass, and he'd say, take us.
For calling them.
Yeah.
You can go right with
You
them.
could go right with them. You think they want to do that?
And then on top of it, leave everything I paid for here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
They take care of you now. The bill is on them.
Hallelujah.
How dare you play with them like that back in the day?
So how was it growing up? So this is called Hood Tales. You know, we from Philadelphia,
Growing
Pennsylvania.
up, listen, it was a village growing up. Like you said, the neighbors cared. The neighbors were concerned, and the parents wanted the neighbors to be concerned.
Yeah.
I remember times where I was out and I did some stuff or I got in a fight on certain blocks or whatever, and I was like, Mom, I'm about to go around such and such. And she was like, wasn't you in the fight the other day around there? I'm like, well, how did you know that? Yeah, you never know who I got watching, man.
That's what they missed.
And that's what it should be still. That's what it should be still. I didn't understand it then, but I respect it now.
Yeah, but listen, I never understood
This
it.
Philly Fly.
I never understood that a parent will get mad at another parent for parenting a child when a child is disrespectful.
Well, that's what they doing now.
Oh, for real?
That's what they doing now.
I never experienced it in my household, so I'm fucking them up.
I know, I never experienced that either, but now you cannot think parents are crazy. It's like, oh, your son did this, they like, what you do to my child? What you do to my child? What you need when I do to your child?
Now, this wrong and cut with track. This is what I have to say. This is Hood Tales, right? And that's what this called.
Yeah, so
It's
tell
Hood
from the
Tales.
hood.
Right.
So I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, right? And I want to talk about like people you was once cool with, maybe friends with, or something like that.
Oh, I got stories.
Or your kids may have had, you know, a disagreement. I guess that's what we should say with the kids. I remember one of the craziest things somebody told me was, you need to worry about your daughter, and you need to this, this. And I'm like, wow, like, what happened to really like just telling people about their children, you know? And I look at it like, what happened was like kind of crazy to me. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't go into what it was kind of like crazy. But one thing about me, this is wrong in color shop. Nothing surprises me.
Right.
Nothing surprises me because a lot of people do not know their children.
Yeah, that's what
They
it's all about.
really think that they know their children. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to say this, and I know what it is. It's because y'all talk so highly of them. You talk so highly of them. And they don't want to hurt your feelings. So we need to stop. Not saying we can't praise them and tell them how good they are, but they don't want to disappoint you. They really not going to be honest with you. I don't care what anybody says. And I'm only saying I can say this because I have seen this countless times with people with their children, especially their daughters. They're going to make mistakes. They're not going to make good decisions. That's why we have to be there to support them. We forget them because we play so many different roles. And like I said, I grew up with a husband, I grew up with a stepfather, I had all of that. So I'm not going to say I didn't. I had it. But was it my real father? No. Did I have any issues with it? Hell no. the man said, my brother dad said, I'm gonna make you my kid. I'm gonna adopt you.
That's what's
I
up.
remember that. I never got adopted. But do y'all have any stories on that level where you may have lost somebody or a situation or you could have helped your children be better, but because people wanted to be so crazy and so bitter, should I say, that they don't care who they step on or who they hurt just to get you? Philly Fly?
Yeah, well, all right. This is my tale from the hood. I'm just going to tell it straight out like that. When you said something about a friend, I had several friends that was around. Everything's cool. Everybody traded on you for a female. I never knew how serious it is. It ain't like I wanted they females. It ain't like, I set out to go get them. They go after the females I go after and then get mad because I talk about whatever I talk about. So I had a friend that really was like my best friend. And we fell out because of him. He took somebody personal that wasn't a personal joint. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And, I wasn't even impressed about that part because I could have been mad like, yeah, you shouldn't even went in behind me. You know what I'm saying? But I was.
You said you shouldn't. You didn't say that to him, or
no,
you did?
I shouldn't. I should have said it to him. So
let me ask you a
Why
question.
you ain't say nothing?
No, because listen, it ain't my position. Whatever a chick wants to do with another guy, that's on them.
And like I said, he felt like she was community property.
Yeah, pass us
So
a
why?
baton.
So why you say that way?
He just said it. He said she wasn't. He said she wasn't a chick.
What you say?
But she was getting money.
If she was a chick that everybody knew like that they shouldn't be taken personally, then
Was she one?
he didn't catch.
No, she was one of them joints that was like a thorough person to be around. You know what I'm saying? And she made sure everybody eat.
But
you know what I'm saying?
you know not to.
Money together.
You know not to
Mix business with pleasure.
Not even
How
mix
you
with.
gonna tell somebody not to mix business?
So you stuttering.
I don't even think it's so much in mixing business with pleasure. I think it's more so you knowing that what kind of female she is. Like
right.
She get around.
But y'all like them.
I know, but my thing is,
he's saying you like to be in her company.
No, see, that's the point. See,
he's saying you like to be in her company. She's fun, but yeah.
But see, we get the money together, so she wasn't supposed to even mess with him because she was hanging out with me.
Right.
Already hit.
So let me ask a question.
So we shouldn't have tried to hit.
Let me ask you a question.
If you genuine friends with somebody, you never go after somebody.
You agree with him?
No.
You agree with him? You agree with him?
Yeah, she said she agreed with
No.
him. What's the problem?
See, my thing is this rolling color chart. This rolling color chart. Let me say this. I gotta hit one of these. They acting crazy.
Oh, crazy.
Now listen.
No, I agree though. I feel like your friend shouldn't go behind you to sleep with somebody else. So I get that part. I get that
I don't
part.
want none of my friends in seconds.
No, exactly.
Can I say something?
You can say it, but
It's wrong.
you want to cut it
Hear
off
me
and
out.
say it.
Yes.
Okay.
So my thing is this. As the co-host William said, gotta know what type of person he is. It sounds like that she was a community joint. Is basically what William was saying.
Yeah, but she wasn't.
So my thing is, you knew what you was doing, and that's why you didn't question him or say nothing.
Whoa.
Wait.
You ain't hear
Tyra
nothing I
Hammond.
say.
That's
Wait,
Tyra Hammond.
Tell them what I said, Tyra.
Wait.
She flipped that joint all the way up. You cut that joint up. Chop. Don't
Yeah, I
do
misunderstood.
He did not say she was community.
I
He
did
did
not.
not say that, right?
Okay.
He
Okay.
said she was
He
cool.
said she was cool,
she was
thorough
cool,
about money,
And we messed around with each other.
Right.
We knew.
And he knew, and his friend went behind and started messing with it, right?
He wanted some of the bread. What you think you gonna
He
get it
wasn't
all?
And that's my point. Can nobody do what I do when I do what I
After
do?
that, you should have got him away from him.
No, I wasn't about my business. I was up in another state.
So I got a
getting
question.
money.
Were you the one like to put them on like how she is and what she is?
That's my point.
So we got to normalize not telling certain people
that part.
are that, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
certain things about
But no, this
Wait.
my man. We every day. Listen, we bring
ones though.
Listen. So I know, but now I know. So then you try and get upset with me because I told the truth.
Yeah.
Well, like
me,
He-Man would say, I was a tomboy growing up. He say, knowing is half the battle. He-Man.
Okay. You gotta know what the battle is, though. You know
The battle was you didn't know.
No,
And from
I knew that he was going to snake me.
And you kept him around now?
No. You know, when people fall off, you know what I mean? When the snake shed they skin, they move up to another location. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he did.
It was signs. She probably wanted him.
No,
too.
listen, who cares? If me and you together, hanging out every day, you my brother, we hustling, we got bandos, condominiums and all that stuff, you supposed to keep it real.
What you say, Wayne?
You supposed to be
No,
up front. He's supposed to ask me instead
okay.
of going behind my back and me finding out sneaky.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree.
Yeah, like I'm not going. This is my man, right? He got a joint. I'm not even looking at it.
Right.
You know why? Because she with him. You know what I'm saying? That's respect as men.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people not men no more.
So
They
let
got
me
that
ask
little
Wayne
boy.
this question. Let me ask you the question. If
And I
y'all
still
two,
got more money than this nigga.
if y'all two were still out going together, right? Would you tell him straight then and there if he say I'm about to meet one of my Johns that I take personal, and y'all out in the club, and then she looking at you, rubbing on you, and doing those stuff? And I'm just can I finish? Will you tell him right then and there? Would you wait to tell him when you leave, or would you keep it to yourself?
Well, I'm gonna pull him to the side. And I'm gonna ask him like, what kind of situation y'all got going on, and I'm gonna let him. And then when he asks why, I'm gonna let him know why I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Because she keep X, Y, and Z rubbing up on me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I ain't trying. I'm definitely not gonna never.
So you'll do it right then and there while she's still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Philly Fly.
That's what real men do.
So Philly Fly, if that would have happened in a situation right then and there, that maybe I wonder why you ain't talk to the boy. That's
No, listen what I'm saying.
All right,
when the whole story is this: I went away. I went upstate. So I come back home. Boom.
I
I'm hearing
don't
the
care
story.
about none of that.
You listen to the point of the
Right.
story. The point of the story, I wasn't around when it actually got tighter. I was around when it was leading up to all the sneaky shit, late
Okay,
night,
the
all
point
that.
is,
I ain't have to say nothing because you saw it at my house first. You saw it with
okay,
me.
but why you didn't say nothing when you came home?
You missed the point of the whole story. The
Say-
point of the
tell me
whole
again.
story
Tell me
is you don't go behind no
I get
friends of
it.
yours.
I get it, but you talking about it on the
She
show
on this
right
nigga's
now.
side.
I ain't on his side, but
So
I'm
what she
just
talking
no,
about?
I'm just saying, if you
You
talking
ain't-
about it, hear me out. You talking about it right now, that mean it bothers you.
No. I'm talking. You said something about friends.
Yes.
If you was friends with somebody,
But my thing
that
is,
hurt
if
when
that was
you
your
friends with
friend, why didn't
somebody.
you tell him he hurt you? That's my point.
No, not that. That ain't the hurt part. The hurt part is you chose to move like that. I'm still moving on. How I'm moving on, I'm still right here. I got the same number in the same hood.
How would you handle that if somebody did that to you? Wait, man, Tyra, I'm coming over to
If
get
somebody
you.
try to snake me like that,
Yeah, would you say something?
yeah, and on top of it, and on top of it, for real with me, they cut because if they snake me about that, ain't no telling what else they gonna snake me about.
Exactly.
So what would you think you'd say to the person if they did that? I mean, how would it kind of go?
I would have never.
My man,
like I would have never. You know what I'm saying, did the same thing you just did to me, whatever. We homies, we supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? So I would never put myself in a predicament where I would snake you in that manner, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't never snake you at all. If you my homie, when I ain't no snaking in it.
Okay, so
let me finish the story.
So Philly Fly,
let me finish the story. Let me finish the story.
Philly Fly, let me come back to you.
All right.
What would you have said if
listen what I'm saying
if you would have said something?
It was something said about the situation. I don't know what you're doing, but it's crazy. Can't tell me nothing. You know what I mean? For real. I've been ready for this one, though.
Go ahead, Philly Fly. I had to rile you up a little bit.
Listen, right? So I'm going to let you know the real deal. So let me finish the story so you can get a better understanding.
Go ahead. I had to rile you up.
Listen.
I had to rile Philly Fly up. Yeah, I had to get on his nerves.
You kind of sort of did.
Go ahead. Let's get it.
So listen, the moral of the story is this, right? He knew everything. So when the situation came up about me messing with the joint, and he was still with the joint, damn near 4 or 5 years later.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Paying a car note on an Armada. Like, is you serious? That ain't player shit.
So tell me.
So listen what I'm saying. No, listen. Forget personal.
Start from the part where you came home, that part.
No, so I came home, boom, I'm chilling. I found out there a couple, boom, bam, I don't care about that shit. I gotta worry about taking care of my sons, seeing my sons, getting my daughter. That's irrelevant. So even more irrelevant when a girl asks me a question. Oh, can I ask you a question? No, because you know when somebody asks you a question, you already know it's spreading rumors or something that I said, and I said it. She know we fuck. You know we fuck.
Okay, no question.
Oh, you know we had sexual intercourse. Okay, and so he knew this already prior to even getting with him. So that's my whole point. Okay. So when you sit up there and try to act like you got an attitude with me, like, who the hell gonna tell their friend I think about you being with her when I be with her? That's some nasty shit. That stuff is nasty. All right, listen to what I'm saying. That's really, your immoral compass is messed up. You messed up about this girl that much that you think about me, and I only been with her one time. You've been with her all these years. I ain't talked to her, don't say nothing about her, but somebody brought it up.
It can be. So this is the question that I have.
Him thinking about you.
What
the hell? Thinking about you. That ain't even that. That's more so guilt. Because you know he snaked him from the beginning. You know how the situation started, so that's guilt.
I'm glad my man came up here. Good looking way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But listen, the moral of the story is do not snake your friend over a woman, because majority of beef that's happening out here in the streets is about females. It ain't about drugs. It ain't about nothing else. So, and you know, it gets even deeper than that when it go body for body, body for body. You can't get enough body.
What is that? Sex for sex for sex for sex? When you say body or the
no,
kill?
Body for body is like kill for kill.
Oh, okay.
You can't even do that no more. Like everybody thinking it's something. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on Instagram bragging. I got a gun. Everybody got guns.
Child, they put that on there all day.
Listen.
They do. Wait a minute, Tyra. Wait a minute. Go ahead.
If you look at some of them Instagram, you be seeing all these kids out here with the guns. I'm like, where do you get these guns from?
They go
right.
They just pasted it off to.
Listen, if somebody give you a gun, he ain't your old head.
No.
Go ahead.
He ain't your old head.
He gotta give you a book.
He ain't your OJ, he ain't your old head, he ain't nothing. You learn from your OGs, you learn from your old head. They don't set you up and put you in a position to direct your life and ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? So all that's my OG, that's my, no, he ain't. I don't care if he get big cousin. So what should an
OG look like?
No.
An OG look like a mentor, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna guide you through the streets, but basically, if you in the streets and you know you're in the streets, he gonna guide you through them, but he gonna guide you to the way to get out of them.
Right.
To get out of them, not to stay up in it. No real hustler. No, as far as when I was growing up, no real hustler did it for the longevity. No real hustler did it and glorified it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody did it. They ain't glorified. They did it because they felt like they had to. That was the struggle. They needed to. They wanted to support their families and pay their bills and pay their rent and do whatever they had to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it started at. It didn't start with oh, I'm just out here trying to, you know what I'm saying, everything.
Oh,
I want to be fly all the time.
yeah, right,
Oh,
like,
yeah, of course that came with it eventually, but because you're gonna make enough money. But right now, the way this is right now, it's dried up. So if you wasn't already a kingpin, cancel it. It ain't never happening. I don't care where you hustle at. I don't care where you're blocking. It ain't never happening.
Yeah, and listen, on top of that, it always starts with the older people. And people fail to realize that this generation, they kill themselves off so young, they don't get old. They be 29 calling somebody 33 uncle. You're not that uncle. Uncle? Like, what is that? Like, I be like, don't call me uncle if you ain't my nephew. Like, seriously. I don't play none of them games. I ain't Joe Familiar, ain't none of that. See, a lot of things start with respect. See, when people think they more grown-up than adults, that's what things happen at. The respect level is gone. And then they make up fairy tales like they live this hard life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know kids that get taken care of, well taken care of, went to college, did everything, and still went to the street side and ain't even doing the streets right. You fighting your friends over money.
Fighting the friends over money. What else?
Over money, $50, $100. If you give somebody something,
how about they killing them over it?
But listen, see, the killing part is going to come as a part of the game because they think they the most killing killers around.
But it's somebody that.
And now they killing for clout.
Oh wait, say it again.
They killing for clout now. They ain't even about the money. They just want to be known as the stepper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all they talk about.
Yeah, the stepper, the shooter. Yeah,
right. I was just known as the person that like girls and get money. You know what I'm saying? I like to be known as that person. Exactly. But that comes with a bad reputation too, because I'm going to tell you, when you talk to like numerous girls or whatever, like I did in the past, they be like, oh, he talked to me, so what? We talk, we ain't F. Like, what the hell? Don't mess up my chances, goddamn. She like, what's going on over there? You know what I'm saying? Swing my way, shorty. But that was the past. You know, I got shorty now, but I'm just saying. They mess up.
What you say, Wade?
I actually had that happen to me. Listen, I was like, I was younger. I was like 20, 21, 22. And I was dealing with some chick about flipping, I don't know, whatever. And I seen some chick that I was talking to. I used to talk to. Right before I started talking to the other chick, but we hadn't communicated in weeks. I'm talking about, it probably had been like a month and a half at this time. You know what I'm saying? And she sees me. She sees me across the street.
What's going on?
And waiting for the bus.
We got a call?
She sees me across the street, waiting for the bus with the shorty or whatever. She never said anything while the whole time I was sitting over there with the shorty. My bus came, and as soon as my bus came, she was still over there waiting for hers. The shorty told me she ran across the street and told her, yeah, me and him talk, we deal with each other, and this and that, and other. I said, I can show you my phone. I said, I ain't talked to her in almost a month and a half.
That's what they do. Like, I got a question for the ladies.
Okay, go ahead.
Why do y'all feel the need to tell another woman something when you know you was liking the same thing about the brother? You know what I'm saying? Y'all just didn't work out. So what's the need of you telling somebody something, trying to sway their opinion? And some of these women be, I ain't gonna say the word dumb, but they be on
naive, I should say.
I don't know, super naive.
Super naive.
Because they believe.
So what's the question?
All right, the question is, why do women listen to other women about another man that they used to talk to?
Well, I'm just gonna say this. I believe that if they feel like you trying to be slick or
slick.
Wait, can I say it?
If I hit already, I'm slicker.
Listen, my thing is that's what it be. It be a lot of times they think you think you slick or you telling this story or they know you running on something. I'm gonna shut you down. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna come to the forefront. A lot of times you know what kind of women to deal with and some women that you don't need to deal with because you already know how they coming. So a lot of times people think that they're gonna step in the world with a chick that ain't having it. And that's what I believe. Tyra, wait a minute, Tyra. What we talking about?
Tell me what a woman think when a guy that used to talk to somebody, right? And then you friends with that somebody else, and he want to talk to that somebody else. Do you get in the middle of that or not?
So that's a whole nother question.
Yes, I'm
You see how
I can add a component to that.
No. Answer that first question first.
No.
Say it again. You said it what?
And if you do,
If I talk to somebody that you know,
right,
that Tyra knows, keep in mind, it's you. So you gotta talk as you. And then somebody else that you know that doesn't know that other person want to talk to me, do you tell them about the other person, or you
That
mind
they
your
used to
business?
talk, or do you mind your
I
business?
mind my business.
You tell it. She smiles. See what I'm saying?
I don't mind my business because I have had that
Sexist.
before. I
Alright.
told somebody something about another friend that I knew he dealt with somebody else, and she kind of got mad at me and was like, "Well, that's not me. He's not gonna do this to me." And I'm not saying he is gonna do it to you, but I'm just giving you a heads up that this is what he get into.
So why do that? Because sometimes
No,
it
because
could be,
at the end of the day, I knew he was abusive to the other person, so I'm not
abusive.
yes, abusive.
I'm talking about just talking, not abuse. I'm not abusive.
Well, we said
I ain't beating
anything.
them bitches up.
Stop.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm about to cut your mic off.
All right,
Real
all
rap.
right.
Don't forget. Hold up. Let me get cute real quick.
Oh,
Hold up. Hold up.
You
This
I'm in trouble, y'all.
Listen.
My fault, child.
Hold up.
My fault. I apologize.
Hold up.
It's too late.
Hold up. This is wrong to cut with shot, right, y'all? Hold on, I gotta. You know how they ring the bell? You know how they ring the bell and be like, or hit the stick or something for everybody to chill out? That's what it is. Yeah. Let me remind my cousin, I am the CEO of the Rolling a Cup with Chop. And sometimes I don't like to, be the big I, little U's, but I guess I gotta get cute today. Cousin, you eating candy? I hear you smacking, so you gotta chill. Alright, because I'm gonna cut the mic. Alright, I ain't gonna cut it off.
Chill.
This is what I have to say. If the shoe is on the other foot, we ain't even gotta ask no question. Just imagine if the shoe was on the other foot. How would you handle it, or what should you say?
Well, I guess in that situation, with that situation with the friend, what you just asked me, I feel like it depends. I guess it depends on what you telling your friend. Because if you cool and you thorough, I'm like, oh, he cool and thorough, boy, he talk to him. But if I feel like, no, you're not, I'm telling my friend, like, no, he's not thorough, he's not talking.
Can I say something?
But you gonna do what you gonna make your own choice anyway.
No.
You gonna make your own choice anyway. But if
quick?
I know something bad, I'm giving them a heads up.
Alright, so only if you know something bad, like what do you consider not thorough other than like the being I can understand the not being abusive thing. There's no man should put his hands on a woman, but what do you consider not thorough? Like that you would want to tell her to not talk to them?
They add their personal opinions to the thing.
So I feel like me saying that and like, or if I know you personally and I feel like you're not good for my friend, you messing with all these females, then you got a main joint, then you got the other joint, they want to fight her because you mess with you. No, that's my friend.
Listen,
I'm not minding my business.
So listen, see, I didn't say friend. See how she switched it up?
Okay, now if I don't
Now,
know you, then no, I'm not going to tell you
the
nothing.
Go
ahead.
You see what I say, Wayman? They do it every time.
What we do every time?
Every time you say
What
something.
is it?
They change up what
I changed it. Oh, yeah, you know I don't even do that. Go ahead.
You just did it. They caught you. Actually,
I gotta
go on to the next question. We done spent a lot of time. I'm gonna let you say one more thing, but we ain't gonna see
No.
20 minutes on
somebody
that you didn't even communicate and say what you was supposed to say.
See what I'm saying? Wait, man, they doing it again.
Because let me tell you
this
why
is the
I say this.
This
Is an ego thing. Let me talk. A lot of times in life, and this is not even a gender thing on why I'm speaking. A lot of times people let their egos get in the way. If somebody hurt you, what is the problem with you telling them that? Okay. And then y'all using these words friends. It's no damn way that Rolling the Cut with Chalk is friends with somebody and they do something to me and I'm not saying nothing to them. Whether I with you or not again, ever again, you're gonna know what it's about. I'm never just gonna walk away and I called you my friend. I'm coming at you. I'm gonna say what it is and you're gonna explain to me, oh, I might go gas.
I did that already.
Wait a minute. But that's just where I'm at with Tyra. You got something you was ready to say?
See, y'all got me off. Y'all did it, man.
No, go ahead.
Yo, that's
I feel
crazy,
like if that's your friend, I don't feel like friends is gonna go behind each other.
They do all the time.
Well, I don't think none of my friends did nothing like that to me. I didn't do nothing like that to none of my friends. Or maybe that's just me.
And it may be that you know of.
That's what I just said. I said that I know of.
How about it?
That's what I just said that I know of.
Because let me tell y'all something that I realized, and they told me this. a lot of women, they talk too damn much. You already know it's a drought out here with these men.
Mm-hmm.
So you know it's a drought out here. Why the fuck you sitting there telling somebody, you don't think that they tired of using that vibrator?
So all your business the whole time, they getting all the information like, oh, I can do this better.
Got a little lonely. You get lonely. But listen, right? Listen, on some real stuff, I didn't say nothing about friends. I said, you know one person, and then the other person likes me that knows you too. Now, they are not each other's friends.
Oh, that's not my
So why did you even asking the question?
No,
she's
because I had a
her friend.
situation like that happen.
They're both her friends, but they're not each other's friends.
And I get it. They're going to know. And she answered the question already.
No,
We're not
she didn't.
spinning. She's saying that
She
if
didn't.
it's her friend, she's going to say something. Listen.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
9 times out
I'm
of 10.
gonna let them know y'all talk to
You
each
see
other.
how
I
it
definitely,
is.
no, I definitely gonna let them know.
Let me say this one thing. He acting like that if we see each other, that they're not even gonna speak. Like, is they blind? Hear me out. If I walk up on a scene and it's somebody that I know, brother, we got the same friends, I'm saying hello. Then that's how you say, damn, you seen it? I ain't know you. I seen y'all nod y'all head. You know, we in Philly. We Philly thing gonna nod their head, do a little pinky finger or something. Because let me tell y'all a story. Let me tell y'all a story what happened. Be real. One day I got smacked one time for this. And I never really shared this with nobody like that. Back in the day.
Where that nigga at?
Back in the day. All right, chill. Back in the day. What happened was, so, you know, I always been the type of person that I always knew people. When I was a tomboy growing up, and I always been around a lot of boys or whatever. But when you start dealing with somebody that may not know these people or whatever, they always watching and everything. So I had to make a choice from my past experience, just how people are. Like, you know what, I'm just going, nah, you know what I mean? Because if you be too happy saying hi, if you know what I mean? Like, some people look at that. So what happened was, I remember from the last situation, I said, no, it was different this time. The different this time was, he knew that I used to mess with this guy. And he said, damn, you seen the ball, right? I'm like, yeah. He said, you know what I said, we did. I said, I'm not made. That's some sneaky shit. How? I didn't even see it. Yo, and we kind of, listen, and we kind of got into it behind it. But my thing is, what my point I'm trying to make is an awareness I'm bringing is really an ego thing with these guys. But half the time, we don't know. Wait, let me finish.
See what I'm saying?
Let me finish. The reason why I say this is because a lot of times the women don't even know what be going on. Y'all can know each other from high school, middle school. Y'all was on the same team. He was the MVP. You jealous because he got the girl you want. Like, we don't know as women saying what we don't know the story. So a lot of times to me it be ego. And 9 times out of 10 that's what it be about. My thing is you never know what you probably did to somebody and you didn't look at it as nothing and it hit you back.
Now,
what you say?
I will say if like in that situation, like you see somebody, you see somebody on the street and you with your significant other, whatever, you don't say nothing, they speak, whatever. Well, you listen. I don't have a problem with nobody saying hi or what's the name. My problem is like say she run up and give him a hug or she what's the name and ain't no introduction.
Okay.
I'm smacking all of them.
So then it was like,
have you ever had that happen?
Yeah. Then I checked it. Like it was. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even in Philly. I was in Vegas.
Oh shit!
Don't tell me you paid for the trip.
Oh yes, you did. He was tripping. He wasn't tripping. He was tripping.
Y'all went ahead.
No.
It's only right. You knew she was gonna do that. Let me go.
But definitely, it was. But I checked the situation right then and there.
Whatever.
I'm like, hold up. Who that? She tried to walk off. Like I'm saying, like keep walking.
You ain't
I'm like, I'm like, hold up. But she's like, why you stopping? I'm like, because I'm trying to figure out you hugging people, like you hugging dudes, and like who is he?
Oh, in Vegas.
We work together. Well, why y'all hugging?
Oh,
what's the problem? So I went back, introduced myself.
Mm-hmm.
What? You went back after he already walked away and everything?
He was still standing there. He was still I just listened to him, but I just wanted to.
Well, did he try to like?
I just wanted to make sure he understood. Yeah, and
but when it was happening,
and see how he was going to react.
Right.
Exactly, to see how he was going to react to me.
So you just went over there.
Yeah, I shook my head.
And how he?
Because my thing is, I don't have an issue with him, but I want to see how you going to react to me telling you who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I know what to do going forward.
Yeah.
But don't ever think that you just gonna walk up and hug somebody and then introduce them. We ain't gonna.
Oh no, listen.
I don't know who he is.
Right.
I understand that females sometimes you might deal with a female for like a year or two. We got cousins and family out the wazoo, so you never know who you gonna run into.
Right.
And you might not have seen that cousin before, so it's like, all right, I might not have been introduced to him before, but you can introduce me now.
Fly, why would you want to smack somebody?
I raised up in violence. I was around violence all my life. I grew up in the roughest.
So you a woman beater?
No, I'm a nigga beater. I would have knocked the shit up on her. I would have smacked her because she disrespected me with him. Listen, one thing about people that's really fucking sneaky. Oh, excuse my language. One thing about people that's very sneaky that I don't like. All right, listen what I'm saying.
Billy Fly.
I've been through situations where people tell, oh, that's like my brother. Wow.
And they've been sleeping together.
Listen, and listen, and people don't know that I know everybody around the town, so I just be paying attention to how everything go. So I had a girl, right? Oh, he's like my brother. Listen, I said, that's your real brother or like your brother? Like we fuck each other, brother. So she was like, her face was like dropped. I was like, I knew it. I said, listen, what I'm about to tell you. If you ever speak to him in front of me, fuck both of y'all. Because I feel it's like that's disrespectful. Because if I mess with somebody and I'm with that person, I don't care who I ever mess with or who am I friends with. I'm not going to disrespect the person that came with me. You understand? When somebody disrespects you and you came with them and he was in another state, man, that's crazy.
But I'm happy he checked it.
No, that's my man. He did the right. I would have did the same. Yeah.
No, you said you were going to knock him out.
Depending on what his face was saying.
Well, let me tell y'all something. I'll let somebody get over it. You said you were going to knock him out.
Depending on what his face was saying.
Well, let me tell y'all something. I'll let somebody get over it.
Y'all driving me to drinking this.
Now listen. Now this was really crazy. She wasn't really like my friend. But I'm gonna be honest, I never really told this story. And let me tell you how crazy I am. I even got pictures of her for my receipt when she was at my house. Just in case I ever wanted to tell this story. This real rap. Why y'all think I picked
All right, you gotta tell us the name. Don't tell us the story. You can't say the name.
Well, I'm gonna say the name. What happened was, it was this girl named Shamia, right? I had met her one time at my job, right? And me and her was cool. But I told this story before in a sense, but I never told y'all what she did. And I gotta hurry up because we ain't got a lot of minutes.
Okay.
So I used to work a certain shift. My ex-husband used to work a different shift too. So we used to be eating up all that money at them jobs or whatever. Now I know I was wrong for messing with somebody on a job because, you know, there's no fraternizing. That's probably why I went through what I went through. But at the end of the day.
So you cheated?
So no. So I did.
Hold on, time out. Time out. We gotta get to address the subject. You cheated.
Listen, no.
You
I did cheat.
All right.
Listen, let me tell you what happened.
Keep it real. This morning cut.
I'm really talking about the girl.
I think you talk about everything.
I'm talking about the girl first on the whole point on why I'm telling y'all this story on what she did. Now, I did do something because I told her something which made her probably run back and tell him, which she told on me. And I don't know when she told on me. So what happened was my baby father came home, right? So I had to let him know that that my baby father wanted to see his daughter. Now I had a daughter when he went away when I was 4 months pregnant. Came home when she was 12. You feel what I'm saying? And when he came home, I had to go to my ex-husband, well, my husband at the time, and tell him that he wanted to see his son. Now he telling me no, you know.
The daughter.
Yeah, the daughter. He telling me no, don't let her dad see him. He wasn't here and all this. So I'm in my head like, this nigga must don't know. Like, everybody ain't no sucker. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people want to see their kids. And that's what I'm going to tell people this, too. When you do have somebody that comes from prison and stuff like that, you have to know that you can't stop nobody from being a part of their children. But I want because of your man, your mate, your husband, whatever, or somebody don't like it. And I always say that because you have to think that one day this person is coming home if they don't have life. So I didn't like how my ex-husband at the husband time. I don't like how he handled it. So I was gonna lie to him about it. But I got old heads. That's why they say it's really good to have old heads that can really teach you stuff, tell you to make good decisions. Not these friends out here that'll tell you to do stuff and then your whole world crumbling down.
Can I ask you one question? Can I ask you one question, right? The reason why guys don't like when people come home from prison, because they be trying to fuck. You understand, man? You know, when guys come home, it's a 95% chance he trying to get that old thing back.
And even if so,
no.
Even if so,
Keep it real.
My point is,
do they do that?
Excuse me. Yes, they probably do. But my thing is when the children.
Listen, right? Sometimes it's all right to have that conversation with people, but some people ain't ready for real conversations. You feel what I'm saying? As far as like, you come home from jail, you try to see your kid, but then you can't see the mind too. So a lot of people don't play that. Like I never was one of them dudes that played that. Like when I was in jail, like this is tell you my hood. My baby mom got pregnant, right? My first kid's mom got pregnant by a nigga. He was a little nigga. But I knew about it for months. I never said nothing to her. Till the guy got on the phone and started acting all hard. Then, I'm like, you know what, when I come home, I am gonna fuck you up. Because I've been new, excuse my language, I've been new that, you know what I'm saying, you was messing with her, but you ain't gotta be getting on the phone like you running something or you like you're some authority figure or something like that. She playing part too. So all the time. But listen, my whole point is you can't trust these guys that come home from jail because they trying it. And they be trying to get that old love back. You know what I'm saying? They put that magic stick on them.
Well, let me tell you something. Even if it is that, and I'm going to let you go with it. My point is this. You're missing the whole point. It's children that wants to know sometimes who their father is. And because of somebody being self-centered and worrying about who's trying to get the pussy,
But did it happen?
I'm cutting yours off. Because you need to chill, for real. I need to bring awareness.
You gotta bring awareness all the way around, though.
You gotta go.
I'm about to go now.
Yeah, all right. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm telling you personally, that's why a lot of kids is out here doing what they're doing. And you got all these other people raising their children when, at the end of the day, let them share their experience sometimes and help them and say, you know what, I made a mistake. This is why I was away. Let them try to teach them or something. I don't know what, but if half the time they not even teaching them, what you what you gotta say?
I just feel like at the end of the day, because I'm a dad, so I feel like you definitely let a dad be a dad. The more that they just coming home from jail or not. Now, I do agree with it to a certain extent that a lot of dads that be coming home they be trying to, their goal is to try to get back to the mom or whatever. But you got to just set parameters. Like you got to, you know what I'm saying, you got to set boundaries. And you know what I'm saying, if they don't abide to them, then abide by them. Then at the end of the day, no matter if we want to or not, what we gotta do? Like I went to the courts, you know what I'm saying, when I had to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to, I hated it. But I did everything by all means to see my child and be a part of my child's life. I wasn't gonna let nobody stop me. And before I got locked up and definitely couldn't be a part of our life, I just did what I had to do and I went to the courts. Like I said, I didn't want to. No man wants to go through that nonsense. It's crazy because it ain't fair for us down there at all, for real. If you want to be taking a real out of it. But if I had to do it all over again just to be a part of my child's life, I'd do it 10 times over. Like, I care less. Like, that's what it is. And so you just got to set them boundaries when they come home. Like, definitely let them be a part, but set them boundaries because let them know mom off limits unless mom want to be a part of that situation. But for the most part, let them know mom off limits.
But listen, so I feel you on that. See, I got custody of my sons, right? Because some stuff was going on with them. So I understand when you gotta do what you gotta do. See, I don't get involved in the other baby father stuff. I don't care about none of that stuff. Because I already probably was done with it. But if I'm married to somebody, I think the first couple visits should be supervised. Because you don't really know who these people is when they be in jail and they come home. Mm-hmm. Not saying that people are that type of way, but you know what I'm saying? It's just different.
My baby father saved my daughter's life. Let me tell y'all that. My baby father saved my daughter's life. Because once these kids get to a certain age and these kids get big enough, you need their mate there. And he said, Chop, he said, I'm on parole. I got you. Don't worry about it. Help me save our daughter. My daughter is doing good right now. She got her own place. You understand what I'm saying? She had to go through what she had to go through, but guess what? If it was not, and I'm here to say it for my baby father, and that's why a lot of women go through what they go through because they be worrying about the wrong things. It's showing now with all of these parents what you was doing or what boundaries you set because they out here wilding. Not saying that all parents ain't doing what they supposed to do, but you still can't let them bleed on everybody else. Go get them evaluated. Go see why they angry. Because half the time when they lashing out, and I hear some of the things they say, it because you ain't there.
No, but listen to this. Some of the things be because nowadays these kids is taking drugs and deal with their psychiatric. So they take them per 30s, right? Mm-hmm. So just imagine you at a young age and you popping 3 or 4 per 30s, and then you walking around scratching, itching. No, like these kids is the new dope.
I see a lot of the scratching.
Yeah, I see it all the time, and I be like, damn, how y'all be that young addicted to pills? Remember back in the day, you used to be. Remember we used to say, all right, if somebody get on drugs, we gonna fuck them up. Nowadays, it's just accepted. It's easier now for people to mask things. Oh yeah, I'm doing this because I ain't had no mom. I'm doing this because I ain't had no dad. Well, I'm doing this because of this. I'm doing this because of that. Instead of handling the situation head on. See, a lot of people don't got people to talk to. They don't go to school to talk to the counselors, and then the counselors don't even care enough to even come by and do a home visit.
So my question is to the guys is, if y'all know all of this is going on, and this is guys, is anybody listening, we from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, why don't you just go and be like, you know what, I want to try to be a part of the kid. Go to the kid. They old enough. They got phones. Go up to the school. You know, people just act like, oh, I talked to the mom and she said this, and I'm just not doing that. No, you got to show the work. Same way y'all chase after these women and these relationships and these jobs, and they go hard for your kids like that because they see it. Yeah. They see it. You understand? True, sometimes I may hang up on my daughter sometimes when we reset her because you're not thinking straight. She know when I hang up sometimes, girl, I'll call you later. Or I know it's something she's not telling me. Until you're ready to talk, that's what it is. You have to learn your children. Yeah. You have to know that they can be cool at 5 o'clock, 5:15, they done got on the internet, and now they got a problem. Somebody done said this, they in the group chats, they in the this and that. Yeah. And a lot of people call their man before they call their children. They'll call their man or their woman or their mate or their wife's husband before they call their mama. I was looking at something on Instagram where the lady said that the one girl had a Jag, and she like, hey, you ain't see my Cardi? She said, basically, I don't care about that Cardi. Grandma is in the house hot, and it's like 100 degrees, and she ain't got no air conditioner. I can't respect nobody like that. And that's another thing why people be thinking, why people look at them certain ways. A lot of people know y'all in real life. Let's talk about it. You can front, you can fake it, you can act like, and this hood tells from the hood. This is shit that people do.
Yes, they do.
They act like everything is put together, and at the end of the day, you need help. I ain't got no problem with telling somebody, guess what, I'm not having a good day. But see, once you learn how to process things, and you learn how to tackle shit head on, which God and our parents and them taught us that, we grew up off of one thing, and this is what I learned is, listen, sticks and stones may break your bones, but nails will never hurt you. Everything you hear somebody fighting about is what somebody said. It's what somebody said.
The internet. All the time. He said he gonna do this. He said he gonna do this, and then everybody want to show a gun.
What you think, way, my
cool? That's a cool thing now.
You laughing? Why you laughing?
I'm just thinking about it all. Like it's crazy because I feel like social media got a lot to do with it too. Because it allow perception to be crazy. What I mean by that is they posting them in the Balenciagas and the $1,200 suit. I mean whatever $1,200 sweatsuit or whatever. But they standing in this room by this wall, but they ain't, like if they aim like 5 more inches to the left or the right. And that matches on the floor. Matches on the floor. You know what I'm saying? The old pillow with the balled up sheet with the old rag sitting beside it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So perception is everything. Like people, I don't know why. Like be you. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. If you
That's
do, you
fine.
do. You know what I'm saying? Be you. If people gonna accept you, they're gonna accept you. If they don't, they don't. They're gonna talk about you. They're gonna talk about you no matter what you got or don't got. That's what I don't. That's what I understand. What people, what is it all for? Why being fake? That's why I like the era I grew up in because we were the real outside kids.
And listen,
we were the real outside. You could not fake who you were. You could not be a phony person because you came outside and everybody had to see who you were for real. So you couldn't fake none of that.
Right?
You couldn't be like, oh, I'm a fight, I'm a shoot, I'm a listen, I'm that, and then you come outside and you ain't none of that. I got this, I got that, and you come outside. I got this, I got that, and you come outside and ain't got none of that. Never.
Oh my God, listen.
Because we had to see you a real person,
Exactly.
life.
And that's the truth. Before they had these phones, you had to call a girl at the house and you had to be respectful to their parents. Miss such and such, can I speak up? She'd be like, no, she not here. Then she on punishment. I'm going back the next week.
Or you know, we had friends out there, you got to call you like, well, we gonna meet up halfway. I'm leaving out there, you leaving out. We gonna meet at this spot right here.
One more thing though,
locations.
Understand something, y'all. Whoever listen. Stop worrying about competing with other people. Compete with yourself. Wake up and compete with yourself. Wake up and say, I want to be better than the person I was yesterday. I want to be better than I was last week. Compete with yourself. Stop competing with other people and all that fake, phony nonsense will go out the window.
And can I say one more thing to everybody? All right, let's really wrap it up. Tell these rich guys that's from Philadelphia, stop stunting on broke people. And take care of some homeless people. Every time I come down Kensington, I see dope heads, homeless people. They bought a Maybach and didn't buy a homeless shelter.
Right.
Why is you rich if you ain't helping somebody that's unfortunate? That's all I gotta say. Help somebody unfortunate if you got the means to.
Yeah, Philly Fly, I just want to say, I like that you did say that. Because a lot of people, you know, they do that. But you know what? Can't take none of that with you. Let's just talk about that.
Right.
Half of the time, you know, you got people out here, you know, that's living beyond their means and stuff just to, you know, look how they want to look. We had Anthony Lloyd, and he was one of the ones who definitely spoke about that. You know, a girl had to look a certain way. He had to drive a certain car. He had to keep up with the Joneses. So everybody can like him.
Your lights is on and everything.
Listen.
No furniture.
So no, I'm here to wrap it up. So my thing is, I just want to say that, like, we from the hood. At the end of the day, you look at a lot of them rappers, they ain't have it. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all love them now, they got it now. They was bums. Like I see people talk about people that's from Section 8 or PHA. We from the projects. No matter how big somebody's house is or not, that's what our roots is. That's where we came from. So people can, you know, they're going to always know where you're actually from. So you can't never erase that. And that's the thing I want people to understand. If you made it out or you living fairly and okay, and guess what? At the end of the day, it ain't where you come from, is where you're going. And that's why I got this podcast. And I would like to thank, you know, Philly Black Jumper 215 B Boys Radio, the whole family. Like, we really is a family. Like, they let me in here, and that's just what it is. You know, they give me my flowers. You understand? And I actually want to thank everybody who tunes in. Like, they don't have to. You know, a lot of people be scared to ask, how do I get a chance to hear you and stuff? I hear people like, ask her, you can ask me. I love it. It makes me feel good. When I go out and scared to ask, how do I get a chance to hear you and stuff? I hear people like, ask her, you can ask me. I love it. It makes me feel good. When I go out and speak, it ain't no, it's what it is. You know, and my whole team, you understand? Wait, am I telling what you told me?
That's crazy though. Yeah. Look, I'm about to say this real quick though. I was at the Dell not days the week before, and the girl like, hey, how you doing? So I'm looking at her, who is this? She's like, you be on the podcast with Shanice. I seen you at the fish round. I'm like, oh, okay, how you doing?
So wait a minute, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel good. It definitely did, yeah.
Yeah, and that's good, and it's okay. That's what I want y'all to feel. But wait, man, tell me the story.
Same thing happened to me. I was at, well, it was an unfortunate situation, but I was at my Alma Memorial, and one of the friends of the family walked up to me and said, okay, Mr. Podcast. So I'll be checking. I never gave her the link or nothing, so I like to just to hear somebody that I know. I ain't never even reach out to the.
Give him a shout out. You know.
I think his name is Valencia. Shout out Miss Valencia.
Shout out again.
I think she's from Richard Island as well.
Oh, shucks, which one?
She had a son named Boo Boo.
Oh, I know you talking
Okay,
about.
so she
Yeah.
came
Hey,
up
Miss
to you.
Valencia, what's going
So
on?
she came up to you and what she said?
Mr.
You still smiling.
Podcast man.
You still smiling now.
You
You
I like
she does.
Definitely smiling.
All right, y'all. So I just want to tell everybody, thank y'all. You know, we done ran out of time. You know, so I would like to thank everybody from tuning in to jump into 1-5 Rolling and Cover Shop.
Yeah.
We had a good old time today, and we would like to let everybody know to tune in on this Friday. We got this comedy table coming. Y'all don't want to miss this. Thank everybody for tuning in. I love y'all, all my supporters, jump into 1-5 family, Eastwood Radio family, all the DJs. You know, give a shout out to my cousin R. I like to give out all my support and stuff.
Shout
So
out.
Richard Allen family, I love you. We got shout out.
Big Blind Element, shout out.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my cousin Shanice for letting me come up here. A shout out to everybody that know me, that tuned in, that's still tuning in, that's sharing it with a friend. You know, just keep on tuning in.
All right, everybody do their cut their Johns. If y'all want to say something else, or y'all cut it off. I would like to thank y'all.
7 to 8. Y'all already know.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Hey,
Appreciate
Justin, I like this, man. This is a good
Really
set.
fly. Thank y'all.
Yeah, yo, thanks, cuz. It turned into the battle of the sexes for a second because, you know, they like to twist our words, you know, as men.
Ain't nobody push your words.
Oh,
Give up
you
to me,
did
'cause
so,
I'm always
Tyra.
on your side. I made a mistake.
You did it. Ain't no mistake when you do it on purpose, okay?
I ain't doing it on
All
purpose.
right, my
Thank
aunt
you
always
too.
told me that. It ain't a mistake
Thank
if
you
they
to all my
did it on
TikTokers.
purpose.
I
What's
would
up,
like to thank
Tyra?
y'all for tuning in.
What's up? You turned it off already?
And we had a good time, and I want y'all to know that y'all can always call up here.
No, they
and
can't because
everything.
the call kept calling, the phone kept going to voicemail.
Well, I did hear it ring though. I did.
Oh,
hear
you
it
supposed to
ring.
answer it though.
Yeah, but y'all gotta shut up. I'm not gonna be getting on the phone and y'all
Oh
arguing.
my